They said he would return, that he would come through the clouds, surrounded by glory, with the sound of trumpets and arms wide open to welcome the righteous. I believed that all my life. I preached it at funerals, baptisms, at deathbeds. But he came back, and it wasn't how we were taught. It was horrifying. The first time I saw him was from the bell tower, 3 in the morning. A golden light covered the sky, soft, almost beautiful. And then he appeared, floating, like an angel, like a nightmare dressed in hope. The faithful began leaving their homes, falling to their knees, praying, singing hymns. I did too. I was the first. But he didn't look at us with love. There was no tenderness, only eyes, wide, too wide, like they could see through flesh, like they already knew what we're made of inside. And when the most devout began to rise from the ground, floating like leaves in the wind, I thought it was a miracle, the rapture. But their bodies began to tear, knees bending the wrong way, jaws locked in wide smiles, cracking the bones in their faces. And still they laughed. They sang without mouths. I screamed. I begged him to stop. I called his name, the name I carried on my tongue as shield and sword for 40 years. But he just looked at me, and then he spoke my name, the name my mother used when I was a boy. But it wasn't her voice. It was like the bones in my spine were being tuned like strings on a violin. He appeared in other parishes too, in hospitals, in schools. And each time the same theater of horror repeated itself. First the light, then the silence, then the suffering. The priests who tried to exorcise him were silenced, literally. Their tongues fused to the roofs of their mouths. I saw one try to vomit fire, as if the Holy Spirit itself had turned against him. The bells in my church rang on the 4th day, but the sound wasn't the same. It was much deeper, as if the bells were buried underground. The tower is scorched now, but not by fire. It withered, like meat left in the sun. The faithful still come, but not to pray. They kneel and never rise again. They stay there, eyes hollow, faces turned to the sky, waiting for something. I tried to read the scriptures, but the pages were blank. All of them, except one. I never said I loved you. He came back, but not to forgive, not to guide. He came back because he wants us to see what we've done to faith, see what we've done to his name. If we're hearing this, don't pray. Don't look at the light. And for the love of all that is holy, do not beg for mercy, because he hears, and he smiles when he answers.